Aries, how we doing today? This is going to be your weekly from, I done forgot my dates, from the 6th to the 12th. The 6th to the 12th. All right. Just a weekly check-in. We're going to be using the Life Navigator Oracle deck, kind of get an idea of what's going on, and then jump into some tarot. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. So I hope everybody has a really good 4th of July weekend. Hope it's all well. All right, let's see what's going on. Remember to check your sun, moon, rising signs and your Venus signs to get a fuller picture. All right. And drop me a comment. Let me know how your weekend went. All right. All right, let's get started, guys. All right, what do we have for Aries going into this week? All right. We have finding your way. When the mists come down and you can't see far ahead, just stay focused on where you want to be rather than how you'll get there. And you'll get there. So maybe you're kind of going in blind and starting to feel out how everything works, but you're focusing on the, I don't want to say journey, but journey of getting there versus how you're going to get there. Just embracing it. And we have stillness. Make a space for calm and quiet in your day. Turn off your phone. Allow the world to rush on past and notice for a while. And dig deep in your soul into peaceful waters. So I like that. I feel like you're kind of going on a path of some quietness. Maybe you need to sit by some water, get in nature with all these pretty trees in here. You know, sit by a creek or a lake and just kind of enjoy it for whatever you have going on. You know, I did see the 4 of Swords come out, so definitely maybe take a pause of meditation. All right, we're using the Daydream deck. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, what do we have going on for Aries? Ooh, we have 9 of Swords. With the 10 of Swords in reverse and the Hangman. I like this, actually. It's really kind of nice. We definitely have the King of Cups on bottom. So I feel like right now that you're taking some kind of emotion in. We'll take those because they wanted to flip out. And then we will get to this. Oh. All right. We ready? So on the bottom, we have the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. I feel like you're just walking away from things that you don't want to deal with, especially when it comes to third-party energy that you're not really fulfilled with. You're ready to head somewhere else with that full card. So in your current energy, we have the 9 of Swords clarified by the Ace of Wands. It's kind of like not really knowing which direction you want to go or where you're headed. And I feel like the universe is trying to tell you it's okay. You know, sometimes you have to just keep moving and be okay with not knowing where you're going to go. You know, and that's also about enjoying life and taking that stillness that you have and just embracing it in the moment. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse, which I love. Because it tells me that whatever you've been enduring or whatever has been painful in your life is starting to subside. And it's allowing you to push forward with that Knight of Swords. So definitely really, really good energy right now. And then we have, towards the end of the week, we have the Hangman with the 3 of Swords. I feel like the Hangman with this 3 of Swords is getting a new perspective when it comes to painful situations or anything that's caused you pain. And especially with this 8 of Cups back there, it's kind of like you walking away from that energy and allowing yourself to decide where you want to go. And it might be like fumbling around in the dark and just kind of like groping at different things, but that's okay. You'll get there. And that's fine. But take a moment, take a pause, and take a breath, and just kind of allow everything to just flow, and you focus on you. And I feel like that's part of that finding your own way also. But definitely a little anxious about which direction you're headed or where you're going, where you want to build. But I feel like you're starting to come out of that about midweek, and you're really just kind of like shifting your energy into that movement. You're like, this is not as scary. This is not as painful. It's not as, I feel like, challenging is the word I'm looking for. And it's about just pushing yourself forward, moving, and also having more of that mental clarity. And when it comes to any type of grief situation you have with that Three of Swords, it's definitely giving you a higher perspective. And it's kind of like getting a bird's eye view about what is really painful to me. Like, what is really holding me back? Am I holding myself back? Was it this past relationship? Was this job, that was causing me disruption in my life that I need to break away from? All right, Aries, I love that. I feel like I need to get you an oracle card. So give me a second. We're going to do divine directions. It's my mini decks. All right, let's see what divine direction has to tell you, and then we will let you be on your way. All right. Ooh. We have meditate that comes out, and that's that stillness. I know you can't see the card because my lighting is awful, but there you go. We meditate, reconnect with your inner spirit, walk, practice yoga, meditate, and listen to the music. And that's also about letting the mundane parts of life just kind of float around you while you're focusing on you. But I really love this one. It's home. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move home. So maybe that's what you're needing to do this weekend, is kind of shift that energy. And that's part of finding your own way too. The things that you like, the things that you love, who you really are. All right. I really like this for you, Aries. So if you do like this, please comment. At least tell me what you're moving around in your home, or if you're moving. All right, guys. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you.